Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso salam alaikum. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Chash and Yakshimash, G'day Annyeong, and howdy y'all. So today we are going to be working on something that has been an Achilles heel for me, is this Miele Acuu Nova. Now the Miele Acuu Nova is a battery operated floor tool, powered floor tool by Miele. And this is the battery pack that you charge up, and then you slide it into the side, and then you connect it up to your vacuum cleaner. You press the on button and it will operate with suction, and when you actually start moving the machine, the floor head, then the power nozzle kicks on, which is really good for those who don't have a power head nozzle on their vacuum cleaner. Now this can basically be used for many different machines, and I really want to use it on my very old 1940s cylinder. And I can't because, well, let me get you guys closer and I'll explain. So as you can see, this is the Miele Acuu Nova. It has a battery indicator light, a power on light, and then an on and off switch. Underneath it looks very much like a standard turbo brush to some extent, with litter pickers here, side wheels here, wheels at the back, and then a soft brush roll there, with a line up the thing, up the guide there, so you can use, let me just get it, one of these, which is used for picking stitches. What you can do there is just put it in there, run it along, and you can pull out any stuck hairs. These things are brilliant for pulling out stuck hairs rather than trying to use a knife. Very cheap. You can get them from the pound shop with a sewing kit. I can highly recommend getting one of these to pull out the hairs. If you've got long hair and you get hair wrapped around your brush roll, these are fantastic for doing that easy and safely. Right, so let's get back to this. The battery is located here on the side. It's very easy to pull out. So this is the Miele Acuu Nova nickel cadmium battery, indoor use only. There we go. And it is 7.2 volts. This battery, being nickel cadmium, is terrible. It doesn't last very long and it fails very quickly, hence getting this very cheap, because I had this that came with the battery but no charger. So I couldn't charge it up. So I was like, right, okay. So after some deliberation, I got myself one of these, which is a Makita battery charger that's the same size. Now, problem being, this doesn't really fit in there properly, and it's a complete bugger to get it up, and it wouldn't charge because there's two charging points here, but the Makita has a number of them, and one of them being a safety switch. So this wouldn't charge up with this at all. So after further investigation, I discovered these batteries, which are for the Makita, and they are literally exactly the same shape. So I was like, fantastic, I can charge that up brilliantly, pop it in, easy to go, wonderful, charge it up, amazing. Bit tight to fit it in, but doesn't work efficiently. I'll put this one in as well. Doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is let me charge this up and I'll show you the problem that I was having. Okay, so the power indicator is on. Let's slide in the battery, and red means it's charging, green means that we'll go to green once it's charged. So let's charge up this battery and let's take a look. Okay, whilst that is still charging up, this battery is toast. So I've started, so I want to spudge this cover off. The battery is completely and utterly toast. Okay, I'm going to put my gloves on. put my mask on. I got my grinding tool here, so I'm just going to grind the seal. Okay, let's see if I can spudge this open a bit more. Okay, it's come in. Okie dokie. So I want to preserve this part, so I'm going to cut around here for a cover. So let me just cut this open. Okay. And then that reveals the inside of it. So there we go. That's what we have. We have these odd looking. That looks a little bit corroded down in there. Take my mask off. And then we have these. They almost look like C-cell batteries, but they're not. Okay. I'm just disconnecting that and that, and that's the batteries that we have inside. Now I want to preserve this. I'll clean it up because I want it to be a cover for what I'm going to do. So that's discarded, that's discarded, that's discarded, batteries discarded. Goodbye batteries, because they're rubbish. And I'm going to keep this and I'm going to tidy it up. Right, that's now charged. So I made a note that it is plus on the top, so that is the plus. That fits in like so. Let's connect to it. Nope. Absolutely rubbish. Does not work at all. So these batteries are Vincati that I got from eBay, so they don't work. I've had this set up for absolutely ages. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and hack it. So let's get cracking. So what do I want to do with this? I want to hack this. Here I have a battery compartment with the wires. Take in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 AA batteries. So that is what we're going to be kind of like fitting on the top. So let's remove that. There's a toothed belt and the brush roll, so we can take that off, and I'm just going to leave that as it is to one side. Now right, let's get unscrewing. So this uses like hex screws. That'll do. And I've got my card here, so I can make a screw card. never taken one of these apart, so this is a first for me. Just checking to see if these are all the same size. Yes, they are. Okay, there's two more here at the back. Just going to magnetize the ends of this. There we go. Makes it easier. All the same size. Right. So that's the top off. That's the on and off switch. Actually, that's really good. So there you can see, oops, that's for the foot pedal. The switch, the LED lights, that helps the battery stay in place, and then the battery is connected onto this. What I'm going to do is bypass this completely. Just do a quick test. I can't seem to see any kind of like safety switch or anything, if you know what I mean. So hopefully I will just be able to connect these up to this with it just working. Right. How am I going to temporarily connect these up? Hang on a sec. Right, okay, so this is how it works. This here is like on the Hoover dirt sensor, what's it called? Like the Hoover Turbo Power AutoSense. It has this thing here with a little tube connected to it, so when it feels suction on this, this is what turns it on. So that's why you have to have airflow to make it switch on. Motor, and that. Right, okay. Right. Tio. Okay, so the problem we are having is it's saying that there is batteries are low, which does surprise me a lot because these batteries are each 1.5 volts. The original battery was 7.2 volts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I thought that would have given it enough power. Obviously not. Right, okay. So I don't really know. But it's not saying, but it's saying not enough power. Battery low. So it's back to the drawing board. Right, okay. So I have another one of these coming. But this time this is going to be a, I think it's like the same as these, which are like D-cell batteries that I got coming. So I'll take these out. These are all these batteries are fine. They're all fully charged. I've checked them all. So I do know that the batteries were full. I've got these wires out here. I can think of a solution now that I know kind of like how it works. And I've got the power cables out of it, so the rest of it can be a bit of a trial and error and seeing what batteries will work on it proper. May have to use something a bit more beefy. So that is that for the moment when it comes to the Miele Acuu Nova. I'm not giving up on this beast. I'm going to wait for the other battery pack to come and I can use the chunkier batteries and possibly that will help. But no, I'm not giving up on this Miele Acuu Nova. We will get it working by hook or by crook. Whether I have to attach a car battery to it, I don't care. But we will get it working very soon. So there we go. So thank you very much for joining me today. Bit of a fizzer at the end of that. We didn't get it. We got it working. At least we know that it does work. But those power batteries are just not powerful enough. We need something with a bit more oomph. So join me for the next time where we see if we can get this fixed. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, y'all.